Okay. If we learn English naturally, then I think we can learn a language very quicker, very faster. And they have talked about a club. So we have also we have our language club, and here whatever we are doing, same thing. That means we are learning English naturally. We are listening from one another, and we are just getting ourselves really fluent day by day. So we need this kind of environment to speak English naturally. Okay. So your time starts now. So now I will ask you to share something about the topic shortly, very quick and shortly. Okay. So I would like to hear from Nusrat. What is your perception or what is your idea about the audio clip? Share something shortly. And you know that we don't have enough time. We will get 10 minutes more. So you are not allowed to join for the second link. You don't need to join for the second. That's all for today. Yeah. So Nusrat, are you there? Okay, so I'd like to listen from Progga. You can start. Share something about the audio clip.
Um, so the clip was about speak English naturally. Most of the students like us who are not fluent or who don't speak naturally, they just used to uh, learn English from textbooks, or they used to learn grammars a lot, and they used to memorize a lot of rules and uh, a lot. So um, he suggested us to speak English naturally, and he also talked about our education system that is not good. And yeah, if we learn English naturally, then it will help to learn a language properly, and we can um, we can be more fluent by that, and we don't need to think about any grammatical mistakes. We just have to speak properly. Yeah, that's it. That's all for me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Progga, for sharing. Pushpita, would you like to share something about the audio clip? What is your perception about the topic?
Yeah, I shouldn't be scared or stressed by the old learning English system. I have to be an independent learner, and as a foreign learner, we have to be uh, learn the language freely and naturally.
Yeah,
That's it.
thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Pushpita. Well done. As a newcomer, you are doing really good because most of the students who just as the first time they don't want to speak, they are very shy. But you just already you have broken the chain. You're already in, so that's really good. Thank you. Okay, Sam can share something very shortly within 1 minute.
Okay, so basically nowadays we all are being dependent on schools, and schools are not teaching us like naturally. They're teaching us the rules. Basically, and when it's about the languages, especially about English, we are only taught grammatical rules and memorizing toxins, but we're not taught how to speak fluently. That's when the idea of the unofficial clubs come in front of us. We go there, like something like our spoken sessions, which we do, and a language club. It's similar to those where we speak together to enhance our skills, to increase our listening, speaking, and writing skills, instead of doing the same old thing like learning grammar and memorizing stuff at school. Those doesn't affect our education because our education system is based on the same thing which we just try to make our mistakes greater, but we need to try to speak. If we know everything but we cannot speak to the foreigners or anyone cannot understand what we say, that's not important. Like as the speaker had already mentioned, in Japan they don't like have English as a language. They don't pay importance to learn English. They teach English to teach the students discipline, not like in language. That's why, in my opinion, learning a language should be like naturally, instead of going the same boring way for grammatical and like memorizing toxins. Instead of doing those, we should try to develop our own skills by starting to increasing our listening skill, reading skill, speaking skill, and writing skill as well. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sam Khan, for sharing your idea. So I'd like to listen from Ajmeri.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. You can start.
Okay. So basically, if anyone learn any language, they used to try two way, natural way, and the another is complicated way. In this way, this way is not so effective. In this way, they just memorize the rules, and in a boring way, but it is not effective for the student. This thing do not make a student a fluent speaker. But on the other hand, if anyone choose the natural way, it is effective, more effective. Then to in a natural way, students should listening. Listening is the foundation to learn any language. That's all for me.
Yeah, well done. Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much, Admiri, for sharing. Okay, so Tasmia, we don't have enough time. Okay, we have 4 minutes left. So if I am unable to give you floor, just take it easy. And I think I'm gonna take another session this week. I will let you know through the group. Another thing I want to share. Yeah, Tasmia, you can start. Let us know shortly. What is your perception?
Okay, sir. Are you here? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, clear enough.
Okay, so if we learn English, we will learn naturally, because learning English naturally is very fun, friendly, and there is no pressure. So most of the people are memorize some textbook, grammatical rule. So we don't memorize that thing. If student become a fluent speaker, they will learn naturally, and we want to become independent learner, because if we listening everything in English, listening is the foundation of learning English. So we become fluent speaker, and we will learn English naturally, because if we memorize all the grammatical rules, we become frustrated. That's all for me. Thank
Well
you.
done. Thank you so much, Tasmia. Now, Shin, you want to share something?
Okay, sir. Okay, so the audio clip was the education system that is not natural. That means, first of all, what is the mean of student? Students means you read something and you absorb on yourself. We shouldn't memorize anything, for we don't run after the mark, and we just absorb it, that we can use on our life. That's why the old curriculum is not actual worth it. And yeah, that's it shortly.
Thank you so much, Naushin, for sharing. Miftahul, would you like to share something about the topic? Okay, no issues. Take it easy. Our next participant is Saumkhan. Share, Noman. Share shortly. We don't have enough time. 2 minutes.
So, in this audio clip, we have learned about the thing that nowadays school, if it is an all give a student a basic thing of English, mean their goal is not to give the student to learn English fluently. Their work is to give him the lesson by rule, not naturally. It will be unnatural process, and they will give them a role to make them able to know how to speak, but not for the passion. It will be a professional work. I mean, a commercial business. They have started a kind of commercial business with this English, and for such thing, the student have a little bit pressure. So many students also do not learn it properly. Most of them, if they learn a very few things, and you cannot say that they are much fluent enough to speak English. That's all.
Yeah, thank you so much, Naman. So we have made a new group of British Council. So there I will post this audio clip. You must record your voice for 1 minute and you will drop there. You will drop your voice clip there. Okay, this is your home task. I will drop this audio clip in the new British Council group, and there you need to submit your task. Our last participant is Nihal. Share something about the clip, and I'm just bidding you all goodbye and good night, because we don't have enough time. We'll get disconnected. So Nihal, you can start.
Yes, sir. In the audio clip, it was about learning English naturally and unnaturally. So naturally is a way that you can learn English so easily and comfortably. You listen to English, you listen to English you listen to English conversation. It will help you to understand, it will help you to understand English more